Alrighty, welcome back. Thank you for being here. We're going to do a quick late night reading, or evening reading, or whatever time it is for you. I think I want to do a collective again. Tap into the energy again, see if there's anything. I really feel like I want to do a Sabian. Honestly, we haven't done or used these in a while. So, from the highest teams of love and light, Angel Michael, guardians, and guides, please deliver the most important, valuable messages for this collective reading that you want to prioritize at this moment. For the highest, greatest timelines and good. Alrighty. Something about money could be relevant. Virgo energy. Somebody could have, you could be noticing like something about your legs or something as well, or just be careful, don't push too hard, right? With a lot of, retrograde energy, but that's funny. Aries won. I mean, we are approaching a new beginning. Aries is definitely all about new beginnings. So let's go ahead and see what we can get. Sabians. All right, so 111 on the timer as I unpaused. It could be relevant, strong Aries energy. Also, there could be something that takes a little pause. Like it kind of feels like there's a beginning here. It could be to do with money. It doesn't have to be. Or it could be about home, real estate, family, emotions, or foundations in your life. But there's a new beginning that is coming, but it might lag. It's kind of like a lag, you know what I mean? Like it's kind of like a stutter stop energy. So that could be relevant, like it's here, but it's like there might be a lag. So I think we have that new moon tomorrow evening or tomorrow night. Now let's go ahead and see Aries number 1, Sabian. It says a woman has risen out of the ocean and a seal is embracing her. Wow. Woman has risen out of the ocean. She is consciously aware of leaving the past behind in order to emerge into a new arena of existence and activity. So it's kind of giving Venus, right? Venus was birthed from the ocean, right? So this could be about money or, yeah. The seal embracing her symbolizes being welcomed into this new arena. This degree is right on the cusp of Pisces and Aries when the yearly astrological cycle begins again. It's like the beginning of a new year, right? Like Pisces is the water, the ocean. In the northern hemisphere, it marks the beginning of spring, the spring equinox. So there could be something about a new beginning here, especially with the new moon, right? Long ago, there was a belief that the spirits of those who had drowned at sea, and it's funny, it's a new moon in a water sign, no less, had the ability to enjoy life in the ocean in the form of seals. Interesting. When they wished, the Selkies could, once per moon cycle, swim ashore, drop their seal skins, and become mortals again. So this could be something about like a mermaid element, but it says change starts when someone sees the next step. William Drayton. So you could be consciously and constantly taking like conscious steps forward on your new beginnings, and that's really helping you because it's constantly pushing you forward. I'm seeing something about a plane in a storm, like an electric storm, like a thunderstorm. But the beginning, here's another quote. It says, "But the beginning of things, of a world especially, is necessarily vague, tangled, chaotic, and exceedingly disturbing." That's funny because I just saw the image I was seeing was like a bush plane or some kind of plane in the sky while there's like a storm, like a chaotic scene. How few of us ever emerge from such a beginning? How many souls perish in its tumult? So it's kind of like birth, and like giving birth to anything is always like tumultuous. And um, back in the day, I think it was more expected that children probably, you probably had to have many because many wouldn't make it. So this could be about your beginnings or how you're sowing your seeds. Like maybe you have to sow many seeds for some to take root or sprout. But there's something about root. Here's another quote, and that was by Kate Chopin. All right. Who would be a merman bold, sitting alone, singing alone, under the sea with a crown of gold on a throne? Lord Alfred Tennyson. And the journey of 1,000 leagues begins from beneath your feet, Lao Tzu. So there could be something with the feet, right? We have a lot of energy in Pisces, water sign energy, Saturn, Neptune there right now, trining that new moon, and Pisces rules the feet. Or the base, the subconscious, right? It's just before the new beginning. You have to die basically to reincarnate, right? Um, and not forget that earth delights to feel your bare feet, and the winds long to play with your hair. And forget not that earth delights to feel your bare feet, and the winds long to play with your hair. Alrighty. This could be your connection to all that is, the earth itself. Everything teaches transition, transference, metamorphosis. That's interesting. I think Capricorn got that in the reading today, so you might be a Capricorn or dealing with those placements or dealing with those people. Or this could be about karmic cycles, your career. Therein is human power and transference, not in creation, and therein is human destiny, not in longevity, but in removal. We dive and reappear in new places. That's interesting. So there could be something about having to like relinquish something to move to something new, right? That new moon energy. We are in the final kind of black moon, waning moon phase right now, right? So Oracle, it says new understandings and awareness is coming to light. Whatever is emerging either in you or around you needs to be accepted, welcomed, and nurtured. So this could be helping that anchor in a new reality as well, like get your legs under you, so to speak, your sea legs, so to speak. Maybe there's like a level of like greater experience, becoming like a wise sea captain in some sense. What's it saying? It's like what? It's like smooth waters never made skilled sailors. And that is so true, actually. Like you can tell when people have not, had to deal with difficult things. I don't know. Anyways, it's best to resist the old familiar ways of being or relating, as they can pull you back to outgrown and possibly unsatisfactory conditions. Especially with this new moon, you don't want to be sowing those kinds of seeds. Maybe you feel you're not being acknowledged, don't have a voice, or are not being heard. Take heart, as comfort and salvation are likely to be found in the most unexpected places. So this could be something surprising or unexpected with that new moon opposing Uranus. This could be something about like something maybe to do with money, with Scorpio there, the new moon in Scorpio. Taurus is also Uranus and Taurus opposing that. New moon means that Taurus is also important. Taurus themes, which is money itself. Despite any setbacks, be aware that you possess the power to make necessary changes in your life. So there could be something about don't be like blown back by like unforgiven winds kind of thing. It is time to claim your place and make a mark in this new world. So much potential lies ahead. Welcome this new beginning and be fearless in the face of the changes that come. Accept and embrace those who welcome you into the new sphere. So that's interesting. Accept the embrace of those who welcome you into the new sphere. So you could be aligning with people that are good for you. It is inevitable that you will leave something behind as you move into the new territory. And if anything, if you're leaving something behind, you've already experienced it, right? So maybe it's kind of like past its prime. It's like you don't want to eat the same cake over and over or something. You don't want to eat the same fruit or food over and over. Enjoy the journey and give birth to self-love, self-worth, and divine creativity. Let go of the past and emerge into life and love. Keywords: cycle startings, beginnings, emergence into concrete manifestation. Embracing and honoring the shadow, recognizing our animal side, tropical islands or lands, rocky shores, seals, oceans, and water, shedding skins, transmutation, the Selkie myth. So, yeah, I think that's like Irish, I think the Selkies, or Danish. I have no idea actually. Grounding one's energy, stepping between the sea and the shore, androgyny, love and its embrace, and finding your feet and your voice, mermaids. So you could be like finding your own sense of love, or new lovers. The caution, using masculine power to overshadow emotions, refusing to move on. So there could be a need to really release and let go, right, in that final waning moon phase. Feeling held back by fears or old life patterns. So don't let that, don't be trapped in repetitive loops. Falling back into previous unsatisfactory conditions, dragging others backwards, immobilizing fear of the unknown, being just another fish in the sea. So no, definitely don't do that. So let's get some quick tarot. 8:08 on the clock, so that could be relevant as we switch to the tarot reading. Hope the mic's still decent. We won't keep this reading too long, I hope. But I definitely wanted to do that. And yeah, sure, we can pull one of these for sure. Alrighty. Thank you for being here for the collective. Wow, overflow right out the gate in the future position. Overwhelm and plenty. There could be like a really good Christmas season, or maybe things just kind of like are going to pan out the way they need to pan out. Like, it's almost like releasing, surrendering. It's going to be about people in your life. Maybe you're going to be connecting with better people for you, or more abundant people, or just like a lot of new connections. Like maybe you'll be able to choose the direction. I think your ability to traverse whatever you've been traversing in your own life, the captain analogy is kind of allowing you to better navigate the future as well. Collective, the cosmic womb. So definitely a lot of new beginnings here. And the womb is associated with the mother of the moon, right? So that new moon, right? So it's very much a nurturing time to grow, fertility. Virgo energy could be relevant for some reason. I think that makes a sextile to the new moon, to Scorpio, I believe. The divine feminine. It's like you've been purified, or you might have went within or something like that, or really tapped into your power. You could have realized that you deserve love, like true love, like genuine love, like from the divine, or not accepting anything less than that, manifesting only that. John Mayer could be relevant, or like that song Blue, I think it's Blue. Reconciliation, Sideways, interesting. Um, I don't know if you're ready to reconcile. I don't think you want to reconcile. This person could have been angry. Moving towards adventure. Intriguing. Anything else for the collective? Oops. Somebody could have like exerted the wrong power over you or tried to. I think you're moving out of stagnation as well. There's an initiation here for you. And it's like you're reflecting. There's something that's changing. It's like the way you see yourself. Maybe somebody was doing mirror magic on you, like kind of like mirror, mirror on the wall. They could be scrying or something, or mirror, mirror on the wall. Who's the fairest one of all? Well, it seems to be you. I mean, we have rest renewal on the top. Collective. The fates. There's something destined here playing out, definitely. Something about DreamWorks could be relevant as well. Something about fishing could be relevant, or that's beautiful. It's funny because there's a moon there and a lot of moon energy. Intentionality. So being really cognizant of what you're threading into reality is really important at this time. You could have been dealing with somebody that was quite vindictive or like Sauron-esque Lord of the Rings type shit, like an evil wizard, so to speak. Yeah, being curious is really going to serve you, maybe. Yeah, there's a lot of empowerment. I think you could have been dealing with the wrong people or people that like lorded power over you or something like that. Yeah, there was something that you had to work through, but you're doing it. Like you're actually out of something, it looks like, already. That's beautiful. But somebody wanted to like block you? Yeah, this. Why is sacred contract there? Oh, it was gonna like sink you down or something? I don't know. Let's see. 11 could be relevant. There's definitely like a portal energy here. It's like a portal. Yeah, a bold step forward. There's a gateway. There's a gateway. It's like you choose where you want to go. You choose your own adventure game. Ancestral wisdom. Talking to your ancestors could really help you ascend something or achieve something or really realize where you need to go. Maybe your ancestors showed you where you didn't need to go, kind of energy. It's like, well, Uncle Bob died by eating this berry, so maybe I'm not going to eat this berry. I don't know. It's kind of like that. Okay, we're going to get into... I'm going to get into general tea leaf for the collective. Handshake. A meeting with a stranger could be important in the future position. Something like forced you to get back to basics, it looks like. Tell me more. So maybe you feel like you've become more grounded. Something about a Capricorn or a job could be relevant in the past, that you're transmuting pain beyond. This could be a karmic cycle, repetitive pattern. There's something more easy coming towards you as well. Like an easier time or better weather, kind of, so to speak. This could have been like a family member as well that you were transmuting pain, or like maybe family legacies or repetitive patterns that occurred in your family that you had to reflect upon. Wow. So there's definitely limitless possibility. It's like, I think something almost like, I heard false paradise. Yeah, that's crazy. Someone you know is undependable or insincere on the top. False paradise. Maybe somebody was like, what is it? It's like a substitute paradise. Don't go towards a substitute paradise or something. Because that's what I was hearing in my head. You could be burning this away or purifying from it, collective. Yeah, this was not going to work out, or somebody could have been like trying to use emotions against you. Or you could have just been tied up in this emotionally. Wow. Someone could be leaving your life. Okay, interesting. Yeah, because they're impacting your finances. So I don't know if they were literally putting blocks in your way or impacting you so negatively energetically. Yeah, they were taking away your happiness, maybe throwing you way off. This person could be angry, very immature energy. Wow, there could be a younger masculine who wants to deal with you. Maybe we'll see more information if this. It feels like someone new. So let's go ahead and pull. But I don't know. Tell me more about this younger man here for the collective. Oh wow. Tell me more. Could be a Leo. Doesn't have to be. Tell me more about the younger man for the collective. Why is this here? Maybe this is you, just like operating in a way that is quite young. I don't know if you're feminine or masculine or what, but this is a private. This is a secret. I can't tell you too much about it. Tell me more. Hmm. This could be somebody who's working on their money. Um, I don't know. I give up, I guess. So that's all I got. Kind of curious whether the King of Pentacles here in the past position sideways. I don't know if this is a masculine who's just not hurting their prime or just not making enough money, or stability, or it could be a Taurus. Doesn't have to be. I'm just getting that through the horns there. Doesn't have to be. We're gonna have to pull some extra cards because should be wildin'. You could be getting news, or there could be something about news coming. Be careful of any people you deal with in the future romantically, I want to say. Allow them to do their part. This is reminding me of a TikTok I saw today, which is crazy shit. It was like a TikTok where she was like, I don't know, it's kind of sad. It's really sad, honestly. But she was like, oh yeah, I made this like picnic. It was like the divorce picnic, she called it, I think. And she was like breaking up with somebody or something, or like I don't think she wanted the divorce, but he did or something. And I think like men will always do that because they usually like, you know, they cheat, right? So they'll just cause conflict. But she was like setting up like a picnic and all this, like going way above and beyond. It was just like sad to see somebody with like that much people pleasing tendencies. Honestly, it was kind of sad. It was like, oh my god, he's supposed to be doing that for you, not you for him. The fuck, the frick. So like, I don't know. That's just my opinion though, but I don't give a fuck. But honestly, it's just ridiculous. Anyways, any other messages? All right, there could be a Capricorn around you. I don't know. Doesn't have to be. This could be somebody who has a lot of emotions. They might want to reveal something to you, but I don't know if you should go for it. Why would you take them? Is my question, my concern, collective. What the hell? I feel like you're feminine if I'm speaking to you. I feel like this is more for the feminines, but take it as you will. Yeah, weird. It's like they don't. I feel like they don't want you to invest in this, but you take it as you will. Because I have the Four of Pentacles, which is like my card of holding back or holding it onto your shit. Page of Wands in the reverse, like don't invest. Like what? See this clearly. Don't be confused. This person just wants to open something. Maybe it could be an ex. Anyways, I feel like I'm detaching from this reading, so we're gonna have to wrap it up. All right, collective messages to close out. Eating fish could be irrelevant, or maybe you're going to eat fish or seafood, or I don't know. Get your sardines, get your omegas, get your whatever. It could be relevant. Collective, like mussels or something. They wanted you to lose yourself. Love is a verb, an action. Yeah, so they have to do the shit, right? Like you can't say you love someone and not do shit. What they said was untrue. That's interesting. Beware, aggressive person. Literally, I was doing this reading and I started getting hot, like super hot. I don't know if this person's like heavier or it's just like I get hot. So I don't know if this person's like agitated or what. Stay close to God, giving you a better soulmate. So you could be getting a better soulmate. Interesting. God save the queen, so you could be the queen. If you need confirmation, the people you're around rub off on you. So it's kind of like couples who begin to look like each other. So really be careful who you have in your life, I guess. Enjoy life. Lose interest in them. Grounding magic. So you could be really grounding yourself, or maybe working with like earth magic type shit. Ground magic into reality. That's crazy. It came out twice. They want your money. Yeah, so this could be somebody who's not even stable themselves. You're a visionary. So this person could be like, I don't know, maybe they just want like information or access. And even if there is someone new coming in, I feel like you need to be very shrewd in dealing with whoever's coming in and really make sure that they are stepping up to the plate. I heard, but also investing, and don't keep sour people around you because they could be haters. But I don't know. Is this genuine love or what? No, maybe it could be. But why is this here? Why did this come out? I don't know. Let go of a negative mindset passed down from family/people around you. And it says stick with courageous people. Okay. Well, we're gonna close out for the collective. There's definitely new people coming in, though. With a meeting with a stranger could be important. It's in the future position. Collective. Oh, boss up. Damn. No qualms about it. The color black could be relevant. You could be like organizing yourself and you don't need to. You're being very protected as well right now. You could be working on your sense of self-concept, identity, self-work, body work, health. Follow the spark is here as well. Anything else for the collective? The big picture. So thinking long-term could be helpful with this new moon. Bold step forward. Great time to make forward momentum. Collective. You could have been around like saboteurs. Yeah, unity in the reverse. Like people that you had to walk away from or step away from or move away from. Yeah, passion in the reverse. It was like things that weren't even aligned with you. They could have tried to like fragment you or like take from you. You're moving towards something new. Wow, that's not supposed to be in this deck, but good to know. That's where it was. But I guess everything is divinely timed, so the full makes sense for the new moon to come out. Fate. There was some kind of fate or divine detour. Yeah, you're going towards your north node. Wow, this is good karma. It could feel a little uncomfortable or unfamiliar, as a north node usually does at first, but it's a place of like once you get, it's like good karma. Like trust me. So trust me. Yeah, there's something about making those final choices, breaking reflections, people's reflections or projections onto you. Someone's watching you. They're very angry. What the helly? They need to get a life. This could be a man. If you need confirmation, this is somebody who you've escaped. It's like they tried to like drag you in to fight you or something. What the hell? What the hell? Maybe they wanted you. Collective, what the helly? They might want to come out of conflict, but they have a lot of ego, pride, vanity, shame. You're going towards wish fulfillment. You have clarity, so yeah, this could be somebody again with funky money. Something's weird about their money. I don't know if they're making money weirdly or what, but or maybe they're just not stable. This could be like just the energy of like an instability. Even if they have a lot of money, they don't spend it well. You know, they are unwise. They are maybe it's dirty money kind of energy. I wouldn't let this person in if they're going to sow doubts into your reality or into your life. Maybe this person wants to work on their emotions, but it's not your job. So, collective, I don't know. Yeah, this could be somebody who's trapped in a comfort zone. They could have a lot of regrets. It's like they realize they've manifested their own kind of downfall. Jesus. Anything else for the collective? You could feel this person's energy. Somebody wants to apologize. They have a lot of guilt. Well, then they should have. I don't know, like, what the deal is. Sorry, I'm getting tired. But when the TBTing, we have to continue. There was a lack of stability on forming a structure in the past with this situation. It's like you surrendered it. Someone wants to open up, or you're opening up to new opportunities. I don't know, it's kind of vague. Any last messages for the collective? There's balance, there's karmic justice playing out. That's why somebody wants to apologize, because they're receiving karma, or there was something, yeah, somebody's going through something dark, or there's some kind of shadow work that somebody's being forced to do. So, and your desires are drawing close. This person wanted to confuse you and keep you in a state of like lack or lack of self-love. It was like they're projecting their own bullshit on you, and you leapt away from it. And this person knows it. They can feel it. They can see it. Yeah, you made the change. You packed your shit up and you left. It's given Darius Rucker a wagon wheel. It's like, rock me, whatever the hell, like a wagon wheel. Anyways, sorry. I guess we'll get last messages. because why not? Collective last messages. I'm so excited that the holidays are coming. I love this time of the year. Collective. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. Growing up, I hated it, but love it now because I am an adult. Collective. And I can do whatever the hell I want. And I can stay away from people I don't like. And I can have that peace and serenity. Collective. Alrighty. They are ready to let it go, the relationship. So I don't know if this is you or them, but somebody definitely is. I feel like it's you, honestly. Mad because God has you covered. That's crazy talk. That's crazy. That's gross. I literally heard a TikTok though on YouTube, and it was like a compilation or something. But he was saying how he was jealous of his wife for how much God loves her. I was like, that is some, like, just hearing it the first time, like, unscrewed something in my head. I was like, that is some sadistic ass shit. Like, why don't you just develop a relationship with God, you sadistic motherfucker, you? But some people don't know better, so they just like stew in resentment and they just stew in that hate, and it was weird. I mean, he admitted that it wasn't right for him to feel that way and stuff, but it's like, but it's still childish, just the fact that you feel that way. But I guess, I mean, when you're ruled by Mars and the testosterone, maybe it like fucks with the brain or something like that. Just, I don't know. Not giving a fuck disconnects energetic cord. That's funny. Confirmation honk on that. Expectations create a reality. So you could be like literally setting new standards and new manifestations. It says they wanted you to lose yourself. We already read that, I think. Awaken, be brave, follow gifts, be excited, own who you are. So I'm seeing like a horse, like a Mustang or something, like a wild horse. The more you distance yourself, the more things take off. Beautiful. It's like packing your shit, getting on a plane. Um, it's like, what's that John Denver song? It's like I'm leaving on a jet plane, not coming back again. You/them are meant as inspiration, not relationship particularly. So this could be more of like you guys were meant to meet, kind of like exchange. You know, sometimes reincarnation stuff. It's like I heard something about a story. It was like a reincarnation story or something. It was like, I don't know, it was channeled through a medium, or maybe it was a documentary or something. I should watch more of those things actually. But anyways, what was it? She was saying like apparently like in another lifetime, like she was the person who hit the person over with her car, and so in this lifetime she got hit by the car. Yeah, maybe so. Maybe this was like a story where like the ghost was talking to the medium about this, but it's just crazy how like sometimes it doesn't have to be the extreme. But imagine it's like in one like even the people we meet for coffee or like bump into, like what if those are people like that were our neighbors in our past lives? Like it's just crazy shit to think about. But yeah, you could have just meant like you/them are meant as inspiration, not relationship particularly. So just to kind of get you on the right track, it's like I'm seeing a ping ball machine, like kind of like a bump to like get the thing in the right place. Everything happens when it's supposed to. Beautiful. So don't feel stressed. Know that God's watching out for you. The door that closes for me is the wrong door, and the door that opens for me is the right door. So just moving away. I heard this. I heard like there was a great TikTok. It was like something like always leave on the first instinct to leave, you know, or something like always listen to God. So don't rush to go somewhere. If you're receiving a bunch of roadblocks, don't go that way. You know, there's a reason. Was attacking you energetically. Sit back and enjoy the show. So get your popcorn. I'm seeing somebody eating popcorn or something. Like there's something about warmth. There's something about comfort. Write down your intentions. You might need to like literally write down, or that could be really important for this new moon. Wanted/wants to use you for money. So this could be somebody who wants to like her pimp you out, have leverage over you, control your finances, things like that, bully you, steal your lunch money. Evil eye by external parties, cleanse your energy. So this could be like, you know, maybe this person likes you, but they're in a relationship, so that's evil eye for them. But even if you're not even invested in them or even talking to them or anything, it's like, it's just crazy shit, right? So wanted/wants you to overdose. So this could be toxic, obviously. Explore sources of negativity and remove toxins from your energy, anything that lowers your vibe. They want to outsmart you. So I wouldn't let this person get close to you, and I would view them very skeptically, and I probably would just detach honestly and just know that this is the energy. Not giving a, yeah, we already saw that. And it says wants to siphon your energy/keep you trapped. So this could be somebody who just wants to use you for your beauty, for your youth, for your clout, just dump you, abuse you, whatever, when it's convenient. But let's pull one of these for the collective and close out. Because this has been a longer reading, hasn't it? Yes, it has. I don't mind doing longer readings. Sometimes I just like to, get in the energy. But I don't know if I'd always do them, but I don't know. I guess it's like life changes. Okay, 11 popped out. Bridges doll. They're telling me to reshuffle, so I'm just gonna... What was that? 39. Okay. Horned owl. That's funny. I think Sag got owl symbolism, so you could be a Sag for sure. We'll pull one of these Christmas ones. You're being protected though, because she looks very protected. Especially if you have like negative family or sabotagers in your family, or this could be like, contracts, feasting. That's beautiful. 13 could be relevant. It says, having enough nourishment and providing. In ancient times, there would have been a lot of worry during winter. Our ancestors had to conserve as much food as possible, fearing families wouldn't have enough to survive. When Yule came around, our ancestors would drink and celebrate as a signal of faith in brighter days to come. So things could be becoming quite bright. Such season is coming up, right? So most of the modern world doesn't need to worry about having enough food to eat, but the fear of not having enough still exists in different ways. You're being guided to challenge your limiting beliefs around scarcity. You can be generous with time and resources, knowing that what you give is returned tenfold. So this could be like karma coming back. Allowing yourself to give despite concerns lets the universe know you'll be provided for. The more you trust in having enough, the more the universe rewards with faith with more abundance. Don't sacrifice moments to nourish your mind, body, and soul because of fear. As you confront your limiting beliefs, more pathways to wealth are provided. So this could be about really changing how you interact with yourself and the energy that you hold or harbor within yourself and how that's reflected externally. For example, if you're always like bullying yourself, you might also attract bullies. If you're always limiting yourself, you might also attract people that are limiting you. So I heard austerity. So this could be like previous like lifetimes of like austerity or something. Or maybe you're used to like a certain level of like, I heard degradation. So you take that as you will, but I'm not trying to get that deep, like, but yeah. So interesting. Become the shadow that watches, keeping quiet while moving intentionally. Okay, let's see what this is about. Could have been dealing with Scorpio in the past, or maybe you had to escape a situation in a stealthy way. Yeah, stealth, that's crazy. Moving with stealth, keeping quiet, watching, learning. Okay, so maybe you had to watch and learn. A horned owl makes no sound when she flies in the air. She's a master at moving in silence while also taking in everything around her. So somebody could have done death magic on you. Side note, doesn't have to apply. Don't take it. She is constantly watching, listening, avoiding potential danger while seeking out prey. When playing the card, guidance is to remain silent when it comes to the question you've asked. There's nothing you can do or say that changes someone else's opinion. So it's best to leave people to their thoughts and go your own way. Instead, watch and learn about those around you. What can you observe about their behavior? I'm seeing like bullying, so I don't know if somebody was trying to bully you. Do their actions match their words? This card suggests there's people who's only supporting you verbally, but that their bark is more than their bite. That's funny. It's reminding me of a TikTok. But anyways, you may not be able to count on them when the time comes. We did see something about insincerity, I think, and you need them the most. Additionally, this card guides you to keep your plans under lock and key because some dreams and goals are too big for small-minded people. I heard something about like never share it with your friends. I just saw a TikTok on that, I think, or anybody really. Don't risk introducing doubt into your plan because of the opinions of people who don't have the vision to see the value in your ideas. 88. So 8 is obviously Scorpio, so that could be about that Scorpio new moon that we're beginning right now. Mars, I think, is in Sag, so there's definitely a mix of those energies for sure. Mars was the traditional ruler of Scorpio, but also Aquarian energies. I believe Pluto is definitely the ruler of Scorpio in Aquarius, so that could be also lending a kind of divine inspiration, kind of shift, change happening right now. So you could be standing your own ground or standing in your power with this card on the bottom. She's kind of giving like baddie vibes. She's kind of evaluating things. The winds blow around her, but she seems very in her power. It's almost like she's seen the worst of things and she's kind of knows how to traverse through them. So there is something of a battle readiness here, maybe. Alrighty. Then we'll close out one. So maybe this is a time to be very serious or serene or very collected or very controlled. Anything else for the collective before we end the reading? Wow, the Great Glen, beautiful. Travel, journey, exploration, as the name suggests, the Great Glen is a huge glen that cuts in the highlands of Scotland. It offers some of the most mountainous and sublime scenery connecting Inverness and Fort William. It's a magical route on the Great Glen fault line, and so the mountains and locks in the region are stunning. The presence of the Great Glen, that's interesting, the fault line, so magical route. So there could be something about like earthquakes. The presence, which is what Uranus rules over, the presence of the Great Glen heralds the beginning of a long journey that you're about to embark upon. So that's interesting. And water, so much in water energy with the new moon. So that could be something about like emotions or storms, right? This might not be a physical journey, but it could represent a journey of growth or healing. However, the journey is destined to be significant in your life, leading to lasting friendships and memories that last a lifetime. Look to other cards of the spread to see why the journey is important. Anam Cara indicates a great love discovered, a new destination, while Tara suggests a more spiritual one, perhaps a retreat of some kind. Regardless of how long the journey takes, remember to enjoy the process and know it leads you to a most welcome destination in the end, one that fills your heart with joy. Page 98. So, I just see things harmonizing for you, honestly, or harmonizing, divine justice playing out. There's new paths opening up that you could be being led to. So thank you so much for being here. Please hit like, subscribe. You can get a personal through the Buy Me a Coffee link. We'll leave a tip through there. Best of luck. Take care.